Where'd all the holiday stuff go?
Gone.
It's gone?
Yeah.
Well, that was fast. Our first guest is one of the biggest teen stars around. She works her magic every week as Alex on the Disney Channel. Here she is in the movie version of the Emmy Award-winning show, Wizards of Waverly Place.
Oh, because you couldn't stop being perfect long enough to realize that you're standing in quicksand.
Alex, help me, please! Help me! Get me out of here! Help me, please! Grab on my hand. Grab my hand.
Okay.
Not funny!
Now maybe we can get someplace, huh? Okay, so we're here and we need to get there.
You're holding it upside down. Grab on to something.
Oh. Well, that makes it better.
Yeah, if you have kids at home, you certainly know who she is. Please welcome Selena Gomez. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me.
So you're 17 now?
Yes.
Wow. What's it? You've grown up before our eyes. You were on Barney,
Yes,
right,
I
when you were
was.
about 7 years old. And so, oh, there you are. It's unbelievable. What's it like to be at such a young age? There has to be some sense of responsibility of the image you portray for the little girls that all look up to you, because I know I have a bunch of nieces and nephews, and my nieces especially just adore you.
Thank you.
What does that feel like as a young person to have that kind of...
I mean, I still remember the first time a little girl, came up to me and said that she wants to be just like me when she gets older. And of course, that feeling at first, that's a lot, hearing a little girl say that they want to be you. And at first, it is a little scary. But I love my job, and I love kids, and they're the whole reason why I'm here. So my job just kind of is to be the best I can be for those kids, because that's my job, and that's my favorite part of my job.
It's got to be I know there's so much joy in it. I can see the joy that you find in it, and it's got to be a tall order, too, to have that, kind of growing up in the public eye where you're only human, you're going to make mistakes or make choices that you think, oh, I wish I would have done this or that. But is there a way that you deal with that, like with your mom and dad? Do they say, you can't let all this affect you too much, good or bad? Yeah.
Right. Well, the way I look at it is I am 17 and I love this, my job, but I don't want it to live my life for me.
Right.
I want to be able to go to the movies and hang out with my friends. Although my life is a little different and there are people that are watching me and criticizing every move I make, but I think my job just means that I'm human. I am going to make mistakes, but I want to keep my mistakes to myself.
Well, they're not mistakes, lessons, really.
Yes,
really, as you're
of
growing
course.
up. I think when somebody's your age, anybody who's criticizing you has to be really kind of messed up to take the time to do that. I mean, anybody who has a 17-year-old in their life and you've watched them grow up like we've watched you grow up, there's a certain sensitivity that we've all been there and we don't know everything yet, and there's a lot of life lessons that you have to go through. And like you say, when you still want to have your normal life, like you hang out with like Taylor Swift or something, can you guys just go out to you can't just go out, can you? Like to the store or...
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, we both have that same mentality. I mean, we do get stopped, but I mean, it never has come out of either of our mouths like, oh gosh, we can't go anywhere, but it's just part of the job. We go out and do normal things. We're not going to let it stop us from being teens.
What about guys? Like, when you have a crush on somebody? I guess it's only like the people you work with is how you meet people, right? Because normally you meet them in school or...
Yeah, but boys give me headaches right now.
Trust me, that doesn't go away.
I know. No,
and eventually becomes an excuse. But that's... But you don't have to worry about that.
I don't have to worry about that right now.
No,
I've got a really good stepdad who looks out after me. So.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, it's always good to have a good, force in front of you when there's guys knocking at the door. Make sure somebody's checking them out and looking it over. Yeah. So you were how old when you auditioned for Disney? Because I know we have that footage, and I found it fascinating because I don't think people understand that when you audition, sometimes you're just put in front of the camera and you're talking to pretend people. There's nobody there except the person running the camera.
Yeah.
And but you do see your personality in this.
Oh, goodness, I apologize. I was 11 years old, and I went in there, and I'm wearing a poncho. I'm wearing like this horrible tacky thing. It was my one of my first auditions for Disney Channel, and that's what got me my job.
I know, but it's so adorable. Do you mind if we show it? Because it's really sweet. Just to see, you know, it takes a lot of work and where you start.
Someone's got their first cavity.
Me? It's supposed to be Eric.
Well, let me do something.
Ow!
No, it's you. Eric, do you mind if I take care of running first? No, go nuts. I'll be right back. I need to get a bigger drill bit.
No problem, Dr. Warren. The bigger the better.
Hey, what are you doing? Dr. Horn can't get back in.
Got that right. Nobody's gonna drill my grill. Sorry, keep on putting.
That's okay. That was...
Selena, I can see what they saw in you. Very natural and very sweet. I mean, stay true to yourself. That's important because that's your gold mine right there is your sincerity. We'll be right back with Selena. More when we come back. Selena, tell me, you wrote a song on your first album.
Yes, I did.
It's called I Won't Apologize is the name of the song?
Yes, it is.
So, that's got to take some discipline to sit down and actually write.
Well, yeah, this is my first record, and I took about 1.5 years working on it because I just wanted it to be good. And I know that for my little fans and for my teen fans and for everyone, I wanted to make sure that it was empowering. And the song that I wrote was called I Won't Apologize because I feel like girls, specifically teen girls my age, tend to change themselves for people, whether it's like a cool group at school or like a boyfriend. And that's something that I went through. And the song is basically saying, I'm sorry it didn't work out for us, and I'm sorry that I'm not who you want me to be, but I'm not going to apologize for who I am.
Wow.
And so that's, thank you. That's it's fun. It's not like, it's not intense or anything.
No,
it's fun, and
I'm going to listen to it a few times. I could use that lesson.
Thank you.
I'm telling you that. So did you have like a heartbreak?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Everybody goes
I had my biggest one around your age where I can still recall it.
Yep. We all have to go through it.
Yeah, because you think, oh, if I had just done this or that, or if I could be this way or that way, but that's not accurate. If they don't get it, see ya.
I didn't do anything wrong.
That's right. You certainly didn't. You certainly didn't. What do your parents think of all your success? How's your mom doing with all this?
My mom's good. My mom's my biggest fan. She's wonderful. Nothing's really changed, though. That's what I really like, is when we want to go to Chili's, on Friday, we all go as a family in our sweatpants, and nothing's changed. We know that we live a very blessed, fortunate life, so.
It's interesting. We were talking during the break about one of the aspects of this business is that so much in our life changes, but we say the same, but other people view us differently, people that have been in our lives for a long time before all of it happened. And that's one of the things you deal with is that you're like saying, I haven't changed, but people are changing the way they react towards me.
Yes, and that's I think, is what's getting really hard for me at the moment, because my guard is slowly going up, because the people react differently. People that I grew up with are changing, just things like that is just, it's been hard, and it's been a long process, but it's been good and a learning experience, so.
Yeah, you've got your head on straight, and that is part of it. I mean, that is something that anybody will go through this in this business, but when you're younger, I think it's got to be especially difficult, but obviously you're finding all the joys in it, and you've got a rock-solid family, and your talent is a joy.
You.
It really is.
Thank you. That's all I want to do.
And you've got dogs, right?
Yes, I have 5.
You guys, Selena has 5 rescue dogs.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Look at there, the puppies. Oh,
Yep.
so cute. Oh, they're all over the place. I love it.
Yes.
Oh, gosh. Walking throw rugs. Okay, everyone in the home is going home. Everybody in the home. Everybody in the audience is going home with the DVD of the movie Wizards of Waverly Place. Yes. And Selena's CD, Kiss and Tell. You guys, as you know, Wizards of Waverly Place is on the Disney Channel Friday nights at 8 p.m. Thank you so much for being here. We'll